Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mo Grace Tony. How's everyone? Hope you all doing well today. The song Soon Screens done by Weedy. Check them out in the description below. And now, let's get started. So I did go to the Avatar Live Alberta pre-release. I picked up a box for myself. I picked up a bundle for my friend because it's their birthday. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this as a gift for my friend. I was talking about it because I totally forgot the Avatar pre-release was today. So I texted him, oh, did you go? He was like, nah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the locals, pick up Avatar. And then, I just texted him, hey, do you mind if I pop over real quick? I did, give him his gift. And he goes, and I wasn't gonna open my box originally, then he's like, you wanna pop open your box? I'm like, you know what? You know more about magic than I do, so you can help me distinguish how good my pose are. Not just, oh, this is a high royalty card, or something like that. You can tell me how I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, sure, why not? So I was over for a bit. But yeah, it was a fun time. Got some Yu-Gi-Oh watching done. I have 7 episodes of GX, which it doesn't help that I have to work this Saturday in preparation for Thanksgiving. So yay. I'm about to work late. Well, the goal is to I will basically get done with GX on Saturday. And then I'll finish it Sunday. Gonna watch Power Rangers. I'm gonna script it, record it, and receive by editing. But I was like, I want to start Power Rangers in a healthy way. And then I know Thanksgiving is coming up. And then that's when I'm really gonna focus on, scripting, try to get that done as fast as humanly possible. So, can record. And then, so, if that's the plan, we see how the plan goes. Who knows? I'm not trying to kill myself over GX. I know I mentioned that a few times, but it is a lot of work to do these big reviews. And with my job being a bit more demanding since I did get promoted, I don't want to, I don't want to kill myself. Firstly, we must consider the gentleman's nationality. Clearly, he's a German with no grasp of the English language. As evidenced by the dramatic song he sings and his apparent inability to understand when asked to deceive. So, what's the man here at all? And such apparently high spirits. The answer, of course, is clearly known to you. Indeed, we only follow the gaze of those bright young eyes to unravel that particular part of this mystery. The reason for the man's mildly irritating wobbling is revealed by the herbal tea. You obviously offer our German guest a cup of Lay's herbal tea blend. But also too, I did add some avatar cards that I put into the Vam deck I was building. So basically, I just need the cards that I'm waiting for in the mail to just complete the deck. And then it'd be a done deal. So, even if I don't get the cards in the mail, to be honest, I do have stuff from the Avatar, set that I would include into this. So I'm not like, oh my god, I didn't get this specific card. I'm not gonna be heartbroken about it. I'm really not. The tea's detectable flavor has made the man spirits so. It was on it and with joyful ditty fumbling incessantly from his lips. I eagerly await sampling the flavor myself that I may join in the fellows in his state allocation. No. Now to the next question. Who exactly is this gentleman, arriving himself so thoroughly of a seat? As it happened a number of years ago now, a certain gentleman of German origin emerged my services in solving a particularly delicate case. You remember that, but you don't remember the SS Brewer and Axe a lot of times. He required the retrieval of levels once sent to an apprentice, but might prove problematic. What was it? Like, you accidentally sent something you weren't supposed to, like by one episode of Survive Zack and Cody. When, oh, shoot, what was Ashley Tuesdale's character name in that show? I can't even remember. Accidentally sent an email to Mr. Mosby, venting her frustrations, but London sent it to her without knowing what she was meant to send it. In order to conceal this noble identity, he also arrived at my office in a Max. The gentleman's name was Willett Groschrich Fixmann von Ommerstein. King of Germany. For King, in my memory serves, Max formed by this gentleman is identical. Oh, it's also very weird to me in the Eisenstein episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, they were making a young Frankenstein reference. But going like, oh, Einstein, because no, it's Eisenstein. It's very weird. Like, how much people older get? Like, how much people in the age demographic of a 4 kids dub is gonna get a young Frankenstein reference? I guess it's not many. Yes, there can be no questions. The Max belonged to the King of Germany. It would appear that his master remembers the fine service I for him, and decided to show his face again, Max and all, in order to express his gratitude. And well, monarch indeed, wouldn't you agree, my dear fellow? So the identity of this Max visitor is in fact my former client, the King of Germany. Indeed, his son is currently in London as well, enjoying the wonders of the great exploration. I was having actually a real bad coughing thing when I was going to Malokas, and I was kind of panicking because I'm like, I hope I'm just not coughing up a stone when I'm like trying to buy this product. Which leaves us with one remaining and ponderable. Yes, you young eyes. But you know, put apparent and explicit signs and unable to have the truth. Yes, the reason for your meanness is concealed inside that knapsack. If I pint, no, I believe. I must say, as a compatriot, I'm deeply sad. It would appear that you allowed yourself to bribe into silence by His Royal Highness. I mean, if you're getting bribed by royalty, it's probably a shit ton of money, to be fair. Like life-changing money. Everyone's something under wraps. Only yourself some spending money in exchange for keeping quiet about the king's secret. No. And now I have a fine piece of a puzzle. What's the secret you strive to hide with your silence hours? Yes, we need to follow a brief and involuntary twitch of your eyes to find the answer. You attempt to obscure with that coffee cup. My favorite cup, in fact. Or try to say the hand of my favorite coffee cup. It appears that His High-Spirited Highness broke in the midst of his hijinks. Which leads us to the sad truth. My favorite coffee cup has been broken by the King of Germany, and ours, he tried to conceal it from me. I shall send a bill via the government channels to the German royal family for its replacement. Imagine it's like, hey, I need a coffee cup. Can you send me like £5? First, concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this painful puzzle. With your sounds as well, the fellas are dropping wobbling wild wings in my ears, doesn't it? Mr. Jones, I must say something that's why trouble me. Pray, Miss Hopwell, do tell. His Royal Highness It doesn't appear to have movable muscles since we arrived. Ah, you ever say we're evil, ours? And Mr. Chums has it all right. You might as well own up to it now. We think it's a tower about substance, I must admit. And one other thing, Mr. Chums. Yeah, and I agree with Mr. Naruto, surely not. Well, I actually read a story about a case recently, the one you would just describe it, and according to at least, it wasn't the king of Germany, it was the king of Bohemia. Goodness, was it? You were about to set the bill to the wrong country. Yes, it's quite true. Mr. God, the prince testified to that in court. In his words, I've come to see the great explanation all the way from my home, Bohemia. I would ask you to keep that mind arrow to yourself. It could easily become quite a scandal. I believe Mr. Naruto. Sergeant to make some corrections and a number of minor errors that may have slipped in. Yes, even Mr. Shaw was ready to admit he might be slightly wide of a mark this time. But it's clear that Iris is definitely hiding something. We need to find out the truth behind this mysterious scene. But one truth is inconceivable. My favorite coffee cup is no more. So, shall we embark again? On a joint presentation of Hollock Shum's logic and reasoning spectacle? We might as well. First, leave. Okay, clear, gentlemen. My spirits. Blah blah blah. Okay, so what? Is a mix of hopes that gives you volition saying, I mean, it could be very good team. It is, I would like to try some. I like to hear you sing, but this man, just how long does he keep up on tune, do you suppose? As I said, he's been stock still by the entire time if you look closely. His lips are moving either. Ah, that mantra was actually responsible for the spirit singing. Okay. Wait, this is a gramophone rarely seen in our own country. Okay. The machine sings. Okay. So this is the gramophone. The reason for the man's mind entertaining wobbling is revealed by the gramophone. Indeed, for no well-bred gentleman would break into an obscure folk song when making a social... And you never know, he could know that song and want to sing us a D. In other words, this gentleman isn't singing at all, in fact. It would appear that fellow is unconscious. The music seems to have stopped now. And actually, Mr. Naruto. Yes? What would I have purchased with recalling of that gibberish? How should I know? Yeah, but maybe we... So, let's take control of Mr. Schultz's bank account. Well, never mind. On with a deduction. Who exactly... Okay. Back to the king. He's now the king of Germany, obviously. Although we always established he was actually the king of Bohemia. So Mr. Chums tends to persist with his German fear for some reason. Come to think of it, the young prince was winning a max as well, wasn't he? Master Guards, both who you had in tears? Don't remind me, or anyone else. Do you suppose all members of the aristocrat of a man named Yope was Max? I'm sure we do. Well, probably anyways. Point is that Max doesn't belong to any king. No, as well as we know, because we can't identify the true all of his Max. Yes, but there can be no question that Max belongs to Cosmo Sogi. In other words, my memory is sublimely unreliable. Only you could try and make that sound positive. However, you gotta present yourself in a sort of light. Cosmo's Max has been languishing on his metal chest for several days, but it doesn't explain why the gentleman is now wearing it. But it's a simple matter to determine, I guess, its true identity. After all, the gentleman is unconscious. We all need to excuse ourselves in advance. Generally, let the Max appear beneath it. I don't believe it. Believe it. Ah! Favo? I'm afraid, Miss Satchel, you must be... No! I think not, Mr. Sholmes. It would appear that our logic and reasoning has once again revealed the truth. Daddy's home. This mysterious visitor is my unconscious father, Yuji Mikotoba. Logic and reasoning are just looking and saying, we got there eventually. Which leaves us with argumenting impalpable. Yes, you and young Aris. Okay. So the £5 note put out Iris' knapsack, is it? Oh dear. Okay, we show most money that we encounter is in cone foam. I mean, that seems like a pain. But I get it back then. And I'm not even sure if we've seen any banknotes here in Britain at all, have we? But anyways, Father will never pay money for ours. You never know. It could be a big secret. He likes to keep secrets, it seems. He certainly seems like a silent time himself, though, judging by his present state. Okay. What are you really looking at, Alice? You really can't highlight much. This my chest, it contains the pro documents, doesn't it? Yes, details of all cases Mr. Jones has worked on over the years. Read up by Alice's father, if I remember correctly. Alice insists that the chest is kept locked at all times. She never showed me inside once. Well, it contains... its contents are invaluable to her, I suppose. And it's entirely irreplaceable. Look at it now. The catch is unlocked for once. Ah, so it is. That's hard to know. Very. Never seen that chest unlocked before. In all the time we've been staying here at Baker Street.
Take that!
Yes, the reason for your meetness is concealed inside of my chest. Excellent authorization. Well, upon closer inspection, there's something different about the chest's appearance. It's kept locked at all times, yet now the catch is open. Evidently, there's something to do with you refusing to speak ours. It's simple enough to indict you to speak, I'm sure. I only need to open the chest. Here we go. No! Holy, don't! Mr. Shumps, holy! Well, we found out what happened. He's dead. Never! I mean, I could have killed him. Oh, holy. I told you not to open it. So you found your votes now, Alice. No, it's what just happened clearly reveals the truth here. Yes, but we will see your silence until now is... I mean, because the man's unconscious. Well, he left me alone. Did he leave or did he get forced off of a ballroom float? Anyways, I need to get to the bottom of this for my own peace of mind. Now, man, ours is a YouTube aside type, so you don't actually know the answer yet, despite knowing the point of the finger before. Miss Outro. Sometimes a man needs to point his finger first to take layout. That's very true. Oh well, if you say so. I think we better examine our more closely and try to work through the situation then. That's the key she's hung. Look. But sure wasn't in her hands before, was it? No, you're quite right. It peeled as if by magic. Strange. A big own-eyed key. Gave it to her on his phone. Take that! Yes, but we reason for your silence until now is like key behind your back. Ah! Mr. chose his forward to the help before. Just before you called to try to stab him, you slipped something out of your mouth. Something is the key you now hold in your hands. No doubt the key to the chest. So you're so clever, Bruno. No, so now it becomes clear. Thanks to Mr. Chubb's graphic we gotta see him getting punched in the head. Can now imagine what happened here. But Professor Mikota Bub has also opened that mouth chest only to be punched in the L. And landed spawn in the CT. But wait, that doesn't explain all the facts. What about the starch cup and a cup of tea? And above all, what would be wearing Cosmo Sound's backs? Well, for those curious interests, I think of only one explanation. Clearly, an unbelievable miracle took place in this room. Isn't that right, Iris? Ah! Consider how the room was arranged before this. This is like the cape and turnabout Big Top all over again. It just latched onto the bus. When Professor Mikota opened the chest, completely unaware of what awaited him inside, Max was flogging the air just as he was, to only neatly land on his face when it fell back down. But teacups jolly through the air anyway, caught on the unconscious Professor's finger. You mean to say that our scarf is actually just a tablecloth? The great detective's office, after all, a place of miraculous deductions. She's not used to the spotlight like that. We expect anything less? Yes, you're right. It happened exactly as you said. Brilliant, you know? Best concludes Runescape Naruto's great deduction of his punchy person. So then, why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all? Objection! Ooh, an objection from Hollock Sholmes. Admirable performance, Mr. Naruto. But if the final act of a show here, you want to miss everything of opponents. Mr. Sholmes, he came on for an all coat. You cast your mind back to my earlier deduction. Alice, you're clearly hiding a great secret. Ugh, she is? From the look on her face. Mr. Sholmes must be right. Whatever that great secret is, the cat isn't out of the bag yet. So I put it to you again. You were attempting to obscure with a coffee cup. It's not a coffee cup. It really is a shame about Mr. Sholmes' cup. It must have been smashed from Professor Mikota above open the chest. Oh dear, so many things seem to have been broken here. I mean, at least it was because of like a house fire. Your wife was putting stuff all over the place, trying to cause you harm because of a misunderstanding. It just chaos happened. I doesn't seem to be trying to hide the broken cup anymore. In other words, her great secret something else. But okay. Surely this how last knapsack is gonna be man. So I'm really not sure why he said to headshot. Because it's just, so hold on. Oh, it's nice. Oh look, Bill, there's some to be more people here. As I was trying to hunt underneath the trail, but seeing about Mr. Nordholt, it's a official Sky Yard document. What but what will I always have with my axle? But it's an important question. Excuse me. You attempt to obscure that case file. Alice, as you know well, never escapes the attention of a great detective. Oh no! Ah, the knuckles line. We visited Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory earlier today. Dr. Goley informed us that the autopsy report of Clint Van Zeeks has gone missing. Clint Van Zeeks, oh yes, I do seem to recall. But some years ago, I asked to see the report in question. You will avail with me, won't you, Iris? You mean it was yours? With papers? Yeah, though. I'm sorry. Forgive me! In truth, I would like to have thought I was predicted for a booby trap chest. But it caught me completely off guard. It's nearly the late starring Detective Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry, Holly. So you mean this autopsy report really is? Yes, I took it from the lab even though I knew it was very important. Was there something about it that troubled you, Iris? Not exactly something that troubled me. Something I've been looking for. And when I saw this report, I saw it in white ink. I knew it was Daddy's. But the white ink? If I was lying, do you really mean... Alice, there must be something that's hard for her to talk about. I mean, it's about her dad. Forgive me for interrupting, my dear fellows. Mr. Holmes, what is it? A photo of a poor cartridge on the belt of a CT has been somewhat forgotten. Ah, father! Perhaps we should find, I guess, somewhere more peaceful to us. Mr. Donnerhope, yes. Will you be so kind to lend him your bed? We must do our very best to make him comfortable, I feel. Oh, yes, of course. I help him care. But if you have rooms on this floor... Oh, no. I can manage alone, thank you. You have a tea to a jug. I will like eyes brewed to stew. Because there's no better way to make the professor comfortable if a drag him upstairs like a trunk. I wonder, perhaps I was deliberate. Mrs. Sholmes made him scarce to give Iris the chance to talk more freely. Okay. Yeah, come Rose. What's going on? Would you like to tell us about Iris, about your father? I'm sure I told you before, didn't I? My dad used to be Holly's partner. Yes, but notes about the case that solved together were kept inside my trunk. That's why Holly told me, you see. He said my dad is somewhere far away now, so we can't meet. That's one way of describing it. Then, I secretly unlocked the chest and read through the papers inside. I started to build up a picture in my head of what Daddy must have been like. Well, it's all natural. You just like any other girl you ate. I mean, again, that is natural. Well, Daddy was a professor of medical science, so I studied took my degree too. Well, it's all natural, I suppose. If I respect, you're not quite like. I mean, she wants to be closer to her dad. I think that's natural. But there's one thing I could never find out. Daddy's name. His name wasn't anywhere on any notes that he made about his work with Foley's. But then one day, that's when it happened, is it? When you saw this autopsy report, you finally managed to work it out. Is that right? Yes. So it's the handwriting of a report caught her eye. When I saw the writing of a report, I hardly could believe it. I know that handwriting, I thought to myself. Because if it was the same as the handwriting you see on your father's case notes. Exactly. Well, it's desperate to compare the two properly. I need to see them side by side. I asked the doctor in the laboratory, but I was told I took the pull away. And even was I was told before the last time we were able to look at it though. So you decided to steal it. When I compared the autopsy report with the case notes I have though, there was no doubt. The handwriting was exactly the same. It was Daddy's. And the signature of the coroner at the bottom of the autopsy report reads Dr. John H. Wilson. So I finally found out. I learned Daddy's name at last. Let's see. Ever since that, I call myself Alice Wilson. And also, when I have a brilliant idea of writing stories all about Daddy's exciting times with Foley. Honestly, it can feel close to power. I decided then and then I would write the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, Alice, I had no idea the stories had quite such a deep. I mean, it's kind of telling when it's about her father, but she hasn't really seen. That would be personal. I can see why the autopsy report was important to her now. Can we leave the autopsy report? Why she was prepared to break the law to get her hands on it. I must apologize, Alice. This is really all my fault. Holly, I made a promise, you see, that until the time was right. But I keep the details about your father a secret. I know. I've been very naughty. I'd take the autopsy back to Dr. Gorley and apologize, I promise. Yes, we go together, I think. Ben, let me look after it for you two again, though. I was about to say, yeah, let's read it before we give it back. Which, Duel. What was the evidence then? What was in the man's stomach? I must go and warm my hopes, I think. I see y'all later. Poor Alice. She must be feeling awful. We'll later, but my nose is stuffy as heck. So I just feel awfully congested. I know Mr. Holmes is here for, but still. Ah! What? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Sholmes. Oh, dear me. So, you know it's I see. But that would mean... What over some mammoth wrote? This autopsy report, Mr. Naruto, but one from 10 years ago. But why? Is the Dr. Wilson at all? Huh? What do you mean? How could you possibly know that? Cause I know this writing very well. This writing is my father's. What? Professor Big Kotaba's? Indeed, it's true. And now you know, my dear fellows. No, I don't know anything. If I just explain much. What if this is all me, Mr. Jones? Because the idea was slowly forming my mind. It's just too extraordinary to believe. Please, you have to explain. So, the autopsy report was actually picked by Professor Mikoto Bub then. But it makes no sense. It's not possible, surely. Not possible, my dear fellow. Play, take a deep breath and think again. Yeah, you're right. In some ways, it actually makes a great deal of sense. It does? 10 years ago, when father returned to Japan after his extended study tour in Britain. And prior to his return, where was Dr. Mikotoba engaged? Ah, of course. He was an assistant at Dr. Wilson's laboratory about forensic science. As his assistant, he would aid with the dissection work and making detailed notes, which would be assembled into the full autopsy report. Once the work was complete, the head colonel would check for contents and put his signature on the document. In other words, the only line of Dr. Wilson in the report would be his signature at the head. I see. So I discovered the wrong end of the stick, you mean? She thought that and assumed the whole report had been read by Dr. John H. Wilson. Which is very understandable, of course. Of course, but who wrote the stories of Mr. Holmes? Well, a complicated situation. Thinking about, most of what we know about you, Mr. Jones, comes from the published stories of your experts. Yes, the adventures of Sherlock Holmes written by ours. And we really have no way of knowing what's fact and what's fiction. It's troubling for you, my dear fellow, I'm sure. But I like that. You don't know what's true about me. That's troubling for you, not my problem. Good luck to you, so good day. Oh, I kind of like that attitude, I'm not gonna lie. So, about this supposed partner of yours, did he exist or not? Oh, you come straight to the point, I see. Please come straight to the answer. I believe I was explained it in one of the installments. Oh? He was a trusted comrade and vulnerable person that could have truly called a friend. And did this part of yours truly make a record of all your cases? Or his notes really started inside of my chest? Absolutely, my dear Mayo, absolutely. So, where's your partner now? We really meet. You see, he lives on the other side of the road. But if his autopsy report records of your own cases were penned by the same hand, if autopsy report was when although not signed by your famous partner, then there would be only one logical conclusion. Pray, impress me. Your partner would be Yuji Mikotaba. In other words, Ms. Satoru's father. Pardon my word, Mr. Naruto. Yes? You're coming along wonderfully. You have hit upon the method at last. You probably grasped off deduction. I feel like we've probably grasped that by this part. You mean to say, allow me to introduce you to my great friend and partner, Mikotaba. Professor Mikotaba? Yes, but say, we need more details. Does this mean you're for real, Dr. Wilson? Oh, no, my dear. I'm still my own self, Yuji Mikotaba, your father. Oh, of course. This is obviously too much for software to take in. I must say, though, how my old friend was attained worldwide celebrity is a great mystery itself, is the greatest mystery of all. I still remember the first time we meet. Oh, pray remind me. When was it again, Mikotaba? 16 years ago, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, quite. 16 years ago. I just arrived from Japan with Sen Sorrow and Genshin. I was in search of lodges close to the hospital, somewhere a couple rooms at a reasonable price. Well, rents are definitely high in that particular area. Ah, my nose. That's why I might need a more my nose when we switch over to Master Duel. Cause it's, yeah. So I decided I need someone to chill. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. So. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I decided I need someone to show lodgings and expense. And I was fortunate enough to be introduced to Mr. Sholmes, who found himself in a similar situation. Ah, roommates. As a California background, I'm your child of a great detective you see before you now. I was working at a hospital's chemical lab at the time, indulging my curiosities for little gain. And the situation of our cohabitation led us to pursuing cases together, you see. Hard to believe, it was mere 6 years. We had a great many adventures. But the last year of my current stay in Britain, the most infamous case presented itself. The case which you become well familiar with. Yeah, the Professor killings. After the trial, Senator and I were summoned back home. Always surprising given the circumstances. So you have it. As you know, all the details recorded by my trusty chronographer remain in the manifest. It's just missing Professor Makoto, but Willie is Mr. Sholmes' famous porno. Father? Goodness, my darling, why can't I look? I mean, she's probably like, why didn't you mention this? As you know, I'm very proud to learn that you're the great detective's great partner. But, nevertheless, there's another mystery that Willie must ask you to explain now. And what's that? You know very well what it is. Well, yeah, who's Iris' father? Oh, of course, I almost forgot about that one. I should have seen this coming, I suppose. I mean, it is a big question. Iris tells us that all the notes of the great detective's adventures are in that metal chest, who went by her father. Is that correct, Mr. Sholmes? That's indeed what I told young Iris. But if Mr. Sholmes' partner, father, and you were all for his case notes, then Iris' father must be you. Ah! Pardon my word, Miss Hartwell. You're coming along wonderfully as well. You two have hit the method at last. You finally grasped the art of deduction. What? Well, you always tell me, father. Is my mother died when I was born 16 years ago. You let me grandma's kill whilst you bake on your study tour of Great Britain. And I always accepted that, but all this about Alice. Oh, this starts with, I mean, she's wondering. No, hold on a minute. It was very complicated. I mean, it's really not what you think. You better start explaining. Yeah, then you like to explain exactly what it is. Oh, excuse me. Now, well, she is. Let's go from ice cold to red hot. Just before she's gonna flip her father. Oh, I'm messaging. No, Willie, you got the wrong end of a stick. Show him. Say something, man. Let's quiet out, my filthy fellows. Mr. Shomes, when did he get all dressed up? Well, I do like to interrupt his exploration of the past. Because I have an ocean map that requires a short exclusion. But it's very late, Mr. Shomes. Where must you go? Well, my dear madam, is it not obvious? My partner and I must pursue our natural enemies. So, get your coat and record above the game is afoot. But, Mr. Shomes, we must give Sartre a full explanation, I think. Leia, my dear fellow, Leia, a carriage awaits downstairs away. He plays no game. If it change, one I'll have you. I mean, really, I visit our home after 10 young years. When I open the chest, the feel of nostalgia, I quite explicitly passed out. As if it wasn't enough, I eventually regained consciousness, plunged straight into all this. Father, please go with Mr. Shomes now. What? I have no doubt whatever happened, you're acting in everyone's best interest. I trust you completely. Sartre. Instead of a great detective and his great partner off on a renowned adventure together, it's more than I could have hoped for in Mariah's dreams. Okay, I'm gonna save you, blow my nose, come back. Well, I'll probably use the bathroom too. And then we get a switch to Master Duel. Okay, back. I feel like I'm gonna add my Lunar Light deck. Now that I'm not winning with this. But I feel like I can do more in terms of prevention. Do I have Floss? I don't have. Oh, but I do have enough. General Egg Floss. I don't think a low of darkness is too necessary of this. Yes, more bow wipes. All the bow wipes. How are you doing today, Ben? Hope you're doing well. Let me add poems in. Cup. That's good. Meal prep is always good. I'm just trying to think. Huh, if it's actually a good try brigade. Try might be too broad. Oh, it's a whale. Man, I've had dimensional fissures used on me, and like all this bandaging hoopla. And I'm like, I'm not having this. I'm trying to think of like the issues of this deck and try to like solve it. And how I build it. Let's see if this helps. Then I'm gonna add this version of this deck too. Me too. But this is different. This is built differently. Well, I have a judgment. What's number one difference? Okay. And 2 super polys. I'm trying to... Honestly, I don't need Wageki. I'm being honest with... The bow wipe is called a Ligodan, so... I do bow... Gate. There we go, brigade. Actually, back row removal would probably help. Actually, let me get Wolf. A wolf? I like having Wolf in the deck. I do think Wolf comes in clutch sometimes. So I don't mind having Wolf. But Feather... Do I even have Feather Duster build? Yeah, we'll see. I don't have Feather Stone build. Do I have Dust? I have Avion! Oh, because Feather Break is in his name. I do not have. But can I break enough? I was like, I don't think that's ever gonna go to 1, so. This is a different build. Panther, I only need 1. And I know mod builds don't use Panther or Cat. I might get rid of cat. God, everything is an ultra well. What else can I get rid of? I would get rid of one of you. I don't need two of you for now. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna make some quick ads. Real quick. Get my 200 gems. Okay. I have a few more matches to win. After I get about 300, I'm done. I'm tapped out. I've done everything I can do. Because again, I really don't care for the fucking tickets. I really don't. I get enough of those tickets and get nothing from them, really. I think the most exciting thing I got from them was a Jama Pajamas, like, Royal Flush. Because I like the fact to say I got a Jama Pajamas, like, Rose Flush. Okay. I mean, I could ask for a card. Okay. Which I got to send Silver Hound off of. Oh, you have something. Okay, I was about to say, you thought about that. But I might revisit that Moonlight deck a bit more. Several effects. Okay. All resolve. Effect of Gorleo. I was about to say, there we go. I think I knew you had something. That works. If we go to this effect to add Yaramon back to hand, but we activate Yaramon's effect. To get Super Poly to hand. That was a clutch triple Dactyl Talons draw too. Like, absolutely clutch. If I'm gonna get back Emerald Bone. And for the effect of Moonlight Perfume, banish it. Discard Santa Dance. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and ban Santa. That's why I'm at too. Tiger. Unfair effect. Sending. One legal dance, so 2 grades. Well, you got an effect fail? Impome. Ooh, you just don't want me. I can negate the Impome. Am I gonna let's negate the Impome? Let's all gain 1,000 life points since the Impome fails. I feel like I never have a respawn to Impome, so I'm just gay. I'm gay with excitement. There we go! For Scoop. Oh, by the way, speaking of playing through negates and able to, like, play against your opponent, I was having, I'd say, my Appaloosa showed when I was complaining about Appaloosa, and thankfully it's just banned in the TCG's banned in Math too. I don't like that card. I think that card's very impressive. That has been the most decisive I've seen my comment section where people are like actually like arguing about like, hey, like people are like, hey, that card ain't that bad. People are like, no. It is a very strong card. What are you talking about? But I put it this way to someone, and I like to put it this way. This is how I personally view Appaloosa. Appaloosa is wherever your endboard typically is, plus it's yes, left engagement. Keep debating. But plus a sentence a hand so. Like for example, if you like playing like Fiendsmith, you have a king like that DDD XC's monster but can negate twice, plus Appaloosa would say can at least negate twice. And then you probably got an Ash Blossom in hand, you probably got an Effect Veil, you probably got like this and that. Like it just adds like at least 2 more negates to your board. And that can be very impressive to decks. Oh, this is the Phantom Spiral deck. Interesting. Interesting. Well, obviously the Impomes in hand are useless. I mean, I gotta just do this. I mean, they can Ash this. This is Ashable. Ooh. Fuck. Okay. Tone. That really hope. Cool. I probably... Am I getting... What? No, I will not survive this, I don't think, if I'm doing math correctly in my head. Although, oh, it changed... Quit. Oh yeah, no, I'm dead. Well, it happens. I mean, either way, next duel, I'm gonna get some gems. That's one way of looking at it. Okay, let's go foes. Okay. For searches, but like for spell cards, make Ash. Okay, you didn't Ash. It's like the only reason why I would want them to Ash. Just get out of a fucking way. I'm not a fan of that card because it makes me not want to play. I don't want to give my opponent cards. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, use Great Impound for carving already used this effect. See summon. Okay. Then I'm gonna impump this. Yep. That's where the bullshit begins. Am I just dead, Paul? Yeah, cool. Oh, wait, backseat. I'm still probably dead. Cause this summons. Hold on, wait, hold on. Can I attack? Well, I mean, oh, you just want to. I mean, to be fair, they just want to swing big. That's all that fucking. Okay. I guess I can't be too mad at that. They want to swing big. Yeah, number, which is go for fuck up. This is gonna be interesting. I'm assuming we're gonna get to Ultimate Falcon. And I have no hand traps in hand. So this is just gonna go. And this is gonna take a while. That's a question that asks Konami a lot. The reason why I say this is gonna be interesting is gonna be for Ultimate Falcon, but it's not affected by anything, and then Ligo Dancer, who's also not affected by anything. Well, if I could get to Ligo Dancer, I should say. And back, blow punches for cats in the face. Yeah, they can. It certainly can. Yeah, give us bench forwards back. I'm gonna be complaining about tone length. Oh, I take it. No, I take it. It's a victory. Okay. No, I would like to think they sense for cats. If they knew, oh, shit, we're up against the Lunar Lights. Going second. Take it! Okay. I just need 2 more wins. Oh, that's not a good hand. So, again, like, fate decide this is gonna be good or not. What did it just play? Okay. Let's see, yeah. Bigfoot. Okay, they had kaiju in hand, so I think I dodged some of the bullet. We're going for another Bigfoot. We're going big with the Bigfoot. Likely for me, Bigfoot only. So this is just straight up a danger deck. Well, I'm letting them play through all the emotions before I see them bother. Okay. It is always a good turn stopper, but they would try to stop me by activating Alpha. I'm still not in a great position. The thinking. Okay, Vexy summoning something. But don't I get it back? Yeah. Unless you playing on Xyz, I don't. No, it still has the level. So I guess you could Xyz summon with it. Yep. Ugh. Come, submit. Oh Jesus! Terrible wrong. At this point. Oh, nice. Yeah. Aha! Too bad of his tone. I mean, you couldn't negate it. You could. There we go. Legitimately, all I think I could fucking do. Okay. So, if you hear dogs walking. Okay, I still live. Just need a card. Not. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. I lose. I wasn't drawing cards on the end. I can negate. Yep, there we go. We lose. I mean, we were gonna lose anyways, but still. Oop, I don't know why I backed out. Oop, accident. See, I hate when YouTube gives me my home mission. Like a notification, I slide it and it just plays the video. I hate that. Even though I should know better, I do it every time. Because I think, oh, it might be related to, the channel. I guess I'm the foolish fool. Or foolishly thought something. Okay. Let's have a good opening hand. I mean, that is true. That is how I get you. Okay, this is definitely a better opening hand. You know what? I'm kind of upset because that was a good opening hand. It's like, no! You're not playing with a good opening hand, so we're gonna deny you that. Okay, I got 2 M poems. So I'm waiting for one of a hat. I want to surrender. I want to surrender. Fuck this. Blue lights do not do good with a crap Spanish. Was this Mimikyu test you? Oh boy. I take it. They knew. They felt it. That I was not happy if it surrendered. Because you know what? We made this man unhappy. We're gonna just surrender. Just as planned. I planned that shit from the beginning. Oh boy. Okay, let's do the 3 packs first. But it's been pushed so far down because of an Niji Sami collaboration, which we're all getting tokens of Niji Sami, and I want Hololive to collab with Konami now to get tokens. I want that shit. I want Callie on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I mean, Martha's Exorcist and Martha is very close to Callie in terms of looks. And I would take that. But, you know, if I could get actual Callie on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know, I won't say no to that. Ooh, shakes. A lot of shakes. Okay, Tygo, Monarch, Monarch, Monarch. We got a lot of Monarchs. Monarchs. We're getting all the Monarch support. I'm not a Monarch player. I typically do not like decks that just do not special summon from my extra deck. I like playing my extra deck. You know what? If that meant getting a Wolf Fletch, I know it's an Ultra, I should be happy. But like, if I meant like getting a Wolf Fletch, I would have been so much more happier. You know, if we first went some army, alternate art, all we have, I guess I'd take it, even though. Even though I only have my 1 copy that I could use. Okay. I just kind of want Wolf Fletches. I just want shiny. Like, good shiny. Oh, you know, you want to hear a funny thing? I believe when Konami was trying to push Noble Knights when both were releasing in the TCG as like the world premiere archetype, I believe they put reinforcement of the army to 3, and then they realized it was a mistake and put it back to 1. If I remember correctly. I mean, if I dig, I probably could find that. I might get a dig one now. Let me see. Boom. I mean, that's a bit silly about it's the super back, and it's like, oh, it's for Ultra. It's like, I knew that was gonna be for Ultra. Oh, I did break my the news to my mom today, but about Looney Tunes is spelled like the music, like TUNES. It's always like the exactly, but 100% try to push that on. Yeah, postman of Army, bandless history. Okay. I'm looking. Okay. Let's see. Wikipedia. Let's see. That's probably the best I'm gonna guess an overview. Not Wikipedia, but like Wiki. We first moved Army. It was at 2 for longest, and then it got switched to 1 in 2008. Then got switched to 3. Then back to 1. Oh, am I looking for the right card? I am. Then back to 2, then 3. Wait. And I don't like how that's phone nag. That's confusing me how that's phone nag. Oh no, I found it. On. I think I found it. But it has history, hold on. Limited history. Here we go. This is a much easier way to see it. So, for TCG, it was unlimited in 2003 with a game start. Cool. It was semi-limited from 2003, July of 2003 to August of 2008. And it was unlimited. It was unlimited from September 2008 to February 2009. But it was limited from February. Not March of 2009 to July of 2014. It was semi-limited in July 2014 to September of 2014. And then it was unlimited in October 2014. All the way through, I'm actually surprised it was unlimited for this long. But all the way through November of 2015. And then it got re-limited and it stayed limited for a long time. See, I like the OCG history of We First Member Army. A lot less flippy floppy about what it wanted out of the Reinforcement Army. I appreciate that. I really do. One thing I do wish, I know they probably won't do it, because why would they do this? But I wish that you could buy, just pay for a card to be upgraded to Royal Flush. What did I get for a collector? Oh, Sky. I did get a Sky Striker card. Look, all these cards I don't have. Oh, I'm gonna be crying because I don't. Wait, is Reinforcement Army in here? It is, okay. I mean, some cards think. You know what? Oh, no. You know what is gonna be a fun card to look at? Destiny. hero malicious. I am curious. Limited history. No. Oh my god. But it has flipped so much times in OCG and TCG. Like, it's actually kind of comical. I think say, you know what would be a fun card to see? Flip flop malicious. Because it keeps flipping between semi-limited and then unlimited. But anyways, we can look at Yu-Gi-Oh's Bandless history all we want. But thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a wonderful blast. Tomorrow will be more Dog.com Bonanza as we feel the music. Try to get Pauline back. And then more Great Ace Attorney tomorrow, as I'm sure. I mean, not tomorrow. Tuesday, as I'm sure we get a start for trial Tuesday. Maybe. In theory. Possibly. And then, yeah. I will see y'all next